You have everything you need, a phone full of content, food whenever you want, people around you, and yet nothing feels exciting, nothing feels good anymore. And the scariest part, you don't even know when it started. I have been feeling this for a while now. I spent a long time thinking that something was wrong with me, that other people are genuinely enjoying their lives, and I was the only one who was going through the motions. But here's what I understood: I'm not broken, neither are you. We are just overstimulated, and there's a very specific reason why. Why is this happening? Think about what your average day looks like. You wake up and immediately reach for your phone. Within 30 seconds, your brain has been exposed to memes, news, videos, opinions, content, more stimulation than your grandfather experienced in an entire week. Then you spend your entire day chasing your goals, studying, improving, going to the gym, optimizing yourself, always moving to the next thing, always measuring, always comparing. And underneath all of that, a quite constant pressure to be better than yesterday, to progress, to perform better. Screen time, goal chasing, constant pressure. All three of that running simultaneously every single day. And here's what happens to a brain under that kind of relentless stimulation: it protects itself. It turns the volume down on everything, not just the bad things, everything. The excitement, the joy, the simple pleasure of having a good meal or having a conversation with someone you love. Your brain is not broken, it just got exhausted trying to feel everything at once. So it started feeling nothing instead. Now we are moving to the next chapter of this video: the thing nobody tells you. Every self-improvement video tells you the same thing: to do a dopamine detox, to wake up at 5 am every single day, to have cold showers, to do a 90-day challenge. And some of that helps, but here's what nobody tells you honestly. The cure for feeling nothing is not another productivity system. It's not optimized morning. It's not the new routine. It's something embarrassingly simple: boredom. Real boredom. Doing nothing, lying down on your bed and staring at the ceiling, spending time with your family without your phone, walking somewhere without your headphones. Our grandparents were bored constantly. They sat and did nothing, and somehow they were more alive than we are with all of our content, entertainment, and stimulation. Because boredom is not the absence of life. Boredom is where your mind finally exhales out. Boredom is where the noise stops long enough for you to remember what actually matters for you. The reason why nothing feels good anymore is because you have not given your brain enough quietness to actually miss anything. Now I am going to share my personal story in the last chapter of this video, what actually helped me and how I was able to improve the situation. I want to be honest about what has actually worked for me, not something that sounds good in a self-improvement video. 3 things. First, I made a specific time block for my phone, not deleted it, not a 30-day detox, just some hours where it does exist and some hours where it doesn't. That boundary alone started giving other things the room to breathe. Second, I started doing nothing deliberately, just lying down, being bored, not meditating with an app, not journaling with a framework. Third, novel experiences with people I love. Not a vacation, not something expensive, just going out, spending quality time, walking somewhere new. Simple human experiences that have no productive purpose whatsoever. Also, I noticed the gym, which I go to 6 days a week, never lost its feeling, even on the hardest days, and I finally understand why. The gym gives me something screens never can: a physical presence, sweat, real effort, a body that exists in an actual space doing something genuinely hard. And that's the kind of stimulation your brain never gets exhausted from, because it's real. The things that still feel alive are always the real ones, the physical ones, the human ones, the ones that exist outside a screen. So if you are sitting right there, feeling like nothing excites you anymore, I want you to tell something. You are not broken. You are overstimulated and understimulated in all the ways that actually matter. Less consumption, more presence, real boredom, real people, real experiences. We have to follow these things. The joy didn't disappear. You just buried it under too much noise. Let's move together, improving ourselves, and hopefully, I'll see you in my next video.